What up, players? We back for another video. We're gonna see some fighter predictions for Max Holloway versus Calvin Kattar. I got Max, bro. If I'm being honest, I got my boy Max. We're gonna see what they gotta say. We're gonna see if they tripping or if they got some good points. All right. Let's get it started. Ready, set, go. See what up.
Oh, that is interesting.
Ben Askren.
I would probably
What's with your hair, boy?
I was really impressed
Max?
with Calvin Kattar in his last outing. I thought he did really well. But Holloway, I mean, you could argue he won both Volkanovski fights. I believe I scored them 48-47 to Volkanovski. But,
Volkanovski won the
fight.
fights. I rewatched them, bro.
It's like neither one of them can get that big of an advantage. It's almost like, I mean, every round, if you're scoring it out of 100 points, it would be like 51-49. Every round. There's not one where it's like, oh yeah, you killed him that round.
I don't know about that one.
Has there even been any knockdowns?
When I first seen it, I thought Max won.
Think so. Right? So they fight 10
rewatched it 2 times. Both times I rewatched, Volkanovski won.
Yeah, so it's one of those where it's like I don't really have any desire to see those guys fight again at all. But you could also argue that Max is still the best in the world. So,
and I like Max. I don't even like Volkanovski, but I gotta keep it real.
I think he beats Calvin Kattar.
Max. I think he gets it done. I could see him finishing Kattar. I think Kattar is also,
isn't it
of course,
Kattar?
very, very good. I think that Max is really long, which I think is going to cause some issues.
Max just got a good ass chin, so I don't think Kattar's able to put him out.
And then likes to swing really big and try to knock you out. I think that Max is too smart for that, and I think that he's and I think his chin is too good. So
yes,
sir. I got Max.
Oh man, you know what, my heart, I would say I think Max is gonna win, but that's funny you brought up Calvin because he was a guy I was just watching 3 nights ago. I watched a few of his fights because, in my opinion, he's got one of the top 3 jabs in MMA, and I think the jab is really underutilized.
Who got the best jab in that UFC?
For MMA and stuff. So just watching
we all know who it is.
Sets his jab up, his feints.
Nate Diaz, baby.
So I was just watching him.
Not only does he got the best jab, he got the best 1-2 in the game.
He's a once in a lifetime.
And it's not a debate, all right?
In the UFC and whatnot, and I think he's going to be really tough to beat. But all that aside, I could see Calvin really using his striking, his boxing, and making it a really interesting fight.
I love watching Max Holloway. He's one of my favorite guys, not even just fighter, but personalities in the sport. I think he's such a humble guy. I love listening to his interviews. His mindset is always, positive.
I like Max. He got to cut his hair, though, if I'm being honest. That's probably why he lost.
Too. I think,
his hair looks really a little weird.
Strikers.
Got to go back to the mohawk, or you got to go back to the fresh taper.
This fight. I think Holloway's improved on the kicks. But I think this is a fight that takes place on the feet and most likely goes the distance. 2 really hard guys to finish. I think Holloway gets it done. I think he's just a slightly more diverse striker, a little bit more to his game, and he's also had that championship experience.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a huge Max Holloway fan. I've loved his style ever since his Conor McGregor fight, the first one. So I don't know. I'm always betting on Max. I always think he could do it, but Calvin Kattar's got that reach, man. His boxing's tight, his inside game's tight. He's a problem. It's gonna be a good fight. I got Max.
I am frustrated at how people write Max off. I mean, he had 2 fights with Volkanovski, and not everybody agreed on who won those. But Max Holloway is still
who's writing him off, bro? Who's writing him off, bro?
Just not very long ago.
Every dude that has chosen their pick has chose Max.
Title fights, whether he's going up in weight or he's defending his title, they're, and I know Kattar's explosive, and people are really freaking out about him since his last couple, but I think Max is still right there, and people are kind of they're doing the same thing with Tony Ferguson. Guys lose.
Okay, stop. Bro, Tony Ferguson and Max are in completely different positions, bro.
And
Tony got destroyed. Max
wins a decision.
had a close fight.
It's a tough one
for the championship.
Calvin Kattar's coming up, and he's doing great. He's got good boxing skills. I think Holloway edges it though. I'm going to say decision, yeah.
Decision, yeah.
decision. Both fighters, they're really good. Very
Pedro
dangerous both.
Munoz.
I just have a little bit more going towards to Max Holloway decision though.
I'm gonna go with Calvin. I like his boxing.
Of
He's got
course, you're
good
gonna go with
pressure.
Calvin, bro.
I think he's gonna be able to cut. I think he's gonna be able to cut off Max Holloway and get the job done. Whether, yeah, I could.
Like, you don't even believe in his own pick,
tough.
bro.
I don't know.
Yeah.
how
You don't believe in your own pick, bro.
Like, I can't.
You
pick
said
against
Calvin
Kattar,
without
man.
even
He's
thinking
the first
about
guy
it.
to ever beat me, and I automatically I got to root for the guy. Honestly, he's a good guy too, so I legitimately am rooting for him. And Max has been one of my favorites for a while, so this is pretty funny. Like, it's a phenomenal matchup. But I'm gonna go with Kattar. How? I don't know. That's why I'm gonna go with decision. It's hard to pick a way to get finished, so I'm gonna go with decision because I think it's gonna be a striking fight for 5 rounds.
That's about it. So the last two guys that chose Kattar didn't really have a reason as to why they chose Kattar. They just said, I think that he's like, I don't even really understand what the last guy said, to be honest. But he didn't really have a good reason to choose Kattar. So I'm going to just say that everybody chose Max Holloway in this video. And I'm going to choose Max Holloway too. Who do you guys got, Max or Calvin? I think Max just a tough-ass dude, bro. But if I'm being honest, I think Volkanovski, just the way his size is just a bad matchup for Max. You know, he's a short, strong-ass dude with some reach. He got a longer reach than Max, so I think that's just a stylistic matchup that doesn't favor Max. But I think when Max faces a guy that's, his height, kind of like this similar size, I think Max is gonna come out on top. That's it for this video. I'll see if I make another video, bro. I'll see if I find something. That's it. I'm outies. Peace.